Welcome back to planet Eislyn Bay. Today I'm going to start working on the area of Professor Petri and her robots. So especially this blank spot that I have been already preparing is going to be mostly done today. It's just too much for one video, so it's going to be a nice start. I'm not going to bother you completely with laying the path, of course, because, well, I have some nice pathing for this. I will show you. I will also have the maker's code down in my description. It's all with the gears. That's why I'm in my steampunk outfit. And of course I'm going to add some more moon path. But as you can see, it's quite a lot. This is all going to be moon, including this until about here, because this is going to be the part where I'm going to hide a few of my pink roses and other pink flowers, because I'm not going to use pink, but I don't want to give them all away. Well, as you can see, all this belongs to Professor Petri and her robots. And well, this I already decorated during stream yesterday. Yes, yesterday. It is to hide a little bit of our friend Red's suspect dealings. I already had some of my villagers taking rest here, so I guess I made the right choice. But all this up here and this, not down there. Down there is the farm run by Sherp and money. Run by Sherp and Dobby. Oh, as you can see, they are still not completely done. Oh, can't carry any more. I'll bury it. Nothing wrong with a little money tree. If it survives, because you know, our soil on this planet does not work really well when it comes to trees. But then again, I'm not a botanist, so I really don't know how to fix it. Let's start the pathing for a little bit. I picked the dirt path because I thought it looked best when it comes to oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Not too close. When it comes to this pathing, I think the dirt looks closest to that it belongs with it. That way you don't see the green grass when snow is gone. Well, I'm going to return to you all when the pathing is done, at least for this part and this part of here and this part. The rest I will do off camera later on, because well, don't get all this done in one video anyway, as I said before. So, I'm done nattering for now, and I see you when I'm done with the path. Well, as you can see, the pathing is laid. Up there I did a little, down here, and of course the moon surface here, and over there. And then I think now it is time to start the speed build. Even though I like my island team and I love science fiction and everything that comes with it, and I like the story about how we moved to a new planet, and it's really fun to make it look like an alien place. I have found that I am struggling a little bit with the fact that I just can't put down some bushes and some flowers and a tree or two or 4 or 6. Basically, I am out of my comfort zone. And this is the only out of character part you are going to hear in this little video, but I just had to say that I am out of my comfort zone doing this instead of the natural looks I have been doing in the past. I do, however, love all those space things and gears and, well, thinking up what would things look like in outer space or in this little head cannon of my new island, which is, as I said, a planet. Well, this planet has several robots on it, and Petri invented them and created them, but there are only 4 of them. So she don't want them to be lonely. She wants to have a few more. And this is a spot where we can see, of course I get distracted with things I shot up out of the air. As always, a little bit of a chaotic build, but what I was wondering is, where do little robots come from? I mean, I guess they don't come from storks, and, well, I know about the flowers and the bees and where baby animals come from, but where do baby robots come from? That's the question. Good thing about the storage sheds, I'm not going to, I didn't show everything because, well, it is a mess in my storage. But the good thing is that the storage shed really does look like it belongs in some sci-fi far-off place where scientists are working on a new generation of robots. And it's handy for me because, well, as you know, I am a little bit of a chaotic builder and often forget about half of the things I wanted to use. Well, Not that I'm going to use storage sheds in every single one of my builds, but I am going to use one here. Well, as I was saying, where do little robots come from? Well, Professor Petri won't disclose everything, but if you look at that pod with the tiny robot in it, I guess, in a way, little robots are born. Only, not from a mama, but from a pod, I guess. And we do need that gear tower. I mean, you are going to see them in a lot of my builds. If we can't have trees growing on our planet, then at least we will have something that more or less looks like one. Also, this glow moss really grows well on our planet, and it looks cute. Of course, some of these items are pretty expensive and they're sensitive. You don't want people accidentally just running over them with their moon buggies or whatever else they are using at the moment to get around. So even though you can just walk to them and watch them, I mean, if you don't have the code like Professor Petri, you can't do anything with them anyway, but you can't destroy them. I mean, and I am glad they can't, because I don't want the baby robots to get hurt. Also, I have noticed that there are a lot of machines that Professor Petri uses that don't seem to be plugged in or anything, but they still work. So if you have any idea, I would love to know how they work. She does drive a very fancy lunar rover, as we have discovered. Things like lunar rovers and, well, anything that would work well on the moon does work well on our little planet. A lot of other things do tend to rust. I really don't know why, but I'm just glad we do have some sort of transportation we can use. And then there are the gyroids. It's their planet, and I am glad they don't mind us being here. They do seem to like our music a lot, or at least they like KK's music a lot. They do tend to sing along and make music, but sometimes I wonder if they are trying to communicate with us. I hope we figure that out. And, well, whatever they want, whatever they do, and whatever they're trying to say to us, I think they're cute. Well, that was the speed build, and now I'm going to walk around at a normal pace in this little corner of this planet where Professor Petri is working on, I guess, a new type of robot. But who knows? She is a science queen, and I think her brain is bigger than one would expect from a tiny little mouse. All the buttons and gears and machines look all very fascinating. And there's much more to come. And I hope you will join us for that. See you all later. And as always, only one thing left to say. And that's... doo-doo.